Everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video, as promised, I wanted to do a tutorial. I wanted to create a custom little box to go with this die set from Happy Crafter Shop. It is called the Pumpkin Sentiments, and you're gonna get two sets. In this set, you're gonna get pumpkin spice and pumpkin patch, and I love the way this came out, you guys. The colors are just so pretty. So this is like more geared towards fall, but I'm gonna make it Christmassy. Like, it doesn't matter. I feel like pumpkin spice you can use anytime. All right, so let's go ahead and put one of these together. You're gonna get the outside piece here, your outside piece, and I used the pink glitter paper from Michaels. Sorry if you hear my baby Ava in the background. And then you're gonna get the pumpkin spice, the letters, okay, and the S and the P, they cut out separately. And I cut that out in white cardstock. And guys, my favorite piece from these are these little stitch details. They're so pretty. You can use these to decorate your paper, cut a bunch of them if you're making a card or something. You can use these as an embellishment. I am obsessed with these stitched little details. So cute. Okay, so what I use for this, I have a little thing here. I use BG11 for my Copic markers, and I will link these colors down below. BG11, and then I use R81. Those are the two colors that I used on this one. This is the one we're gonna color today. And it's really simple to do this, you guys. What I did is I took the blue color and I just kind of eyeballed it. You do this however you want. You can do it halfway, however you like. I did the top part, and I just took my marker and just went over, trying to like keep an imaginary line, you know, at that point. Starting at this point and going up. Yes, Ava. Go wake her up. Just go lay down with her. I'll be done in a minute, okay? Well, go ahead and play, baby. Go ahead and play. So just like that. And then I take my S and I kind of line it up like so. And do the same thing. So keeping that imaginary line across, you know, just like that. And I like to use my brush tip for this. Then I'm gonna take the pumpkin, same thing, line it up, and just do my imaginary line across. I'm gonna make this one a little lower. Okay. And then I just take my R81, and I'm just gonna do the bottom part. And I just go up a little bit on the blue so they can kind of mix together. So that's all I did, guys. I love the way it came out. It looks so soft looking. The colors just look so beautiful together. So if you don't have these colors, definitely get them in your stash. They're beautiful. Copic markers are top of the line. I've had them for years, and honestly, I hoard them. I do not use them. I use my little cheapy markers, and I need to stop doing that because why did I spend all my money on my Copics and I'm not using them? So I'm going to be sure to be using them more often. And I invested in Copic markers because they are refillable, and their brush tips are amazing. Okay, if you've never tried them out, I highly suggest them. I've got a lot of my Copics over the years from Michaels. Where else? Hobby Lobby, when they went on clearance, I scored and got a bunch of them. And then also Dick Blick, I love ordering from them. They're awesome arts and supply craft store. Okay, and then for the little cup, I just did the blue on the base of the cup. This color is so pretty. And with alcohol ink markers, guys, they dry lighter, okay? So you just let them dry. You see how it's already turning lighter. And then this little part, I did pink. And what I feel like really made this pop is the white highlights, okay? So you grab whatever white gel pen you love. Mine's is like running out. And then I took the blue after it dried and I kind of darkened it a little bit just around the edges. Just a little bit. Same color. And the same thing with the pink. It should dry a little more, but I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the pink and go around the edges. I need to hurry up because I want to do a tutorial on the box and I don't want to make this video too long. Okay, so my white gel pen is kind of running out. Let me grab my Posca marker. I need to order some more of those markers. I have gel pens. I keep forgetting to do it. And I just did a little highlight. And I kind of don't really think about it too much. I just kind of put it wherever, honestly. Here, let's actually glue this first. So grab your tweezers. We're going to grab the pumpkin minus the pea. Make sure you guys use code Poochie10 to save on happycraftershop.com. Almost all of her sets are sold out, you guys. This one is still in the shop, so you need to grab it before it's gone. Okay, so we got pumpkin minus the pea. And then don't forget to use your magnets. Hold that down. Let's go ahead and let that set while we're putting glue on our pea. And of course, you can use any color combination you want, any markers you want. But I just wanted to do this tutorial and share with you guys and share, you know, my color combo in case you want to use it. Okay, put that down. Let's go ahead and do our spice. Just like so. Line it up. Put your thing on, your magnet, and let's do the S. Now the S, you're gonna have the smaller part of the S on top. Because I almost glued it upside down on my other one. Okay, let's line that up. Look at how beautiful, you guys. And let's go ahead and add our detail, our little cup. You're gonna put your base of your cup first. Line that up. And then you're gonna go in with your whipped topping. And it goes right above the cup. Look at how adorable. And then we're gonna go in with that little pink part. I missed a spot. And we're just gonna layer that on the center of that cup. Look at how cute, you guys. But like I said, the white highlights is what really brings this together.
Panels, communication failure.
All right. And let's move this out the way and we can do our little highlights real quick. And then I want to share the box real quick. All right. So I just do a little highlight, honestly, wherever. But it just really makes everything pop when you add your white highlights. Okay. And you're gonna let that dry. So beautiful. I love this color combination. I did some other ones, but they didn't quite look as pretty as this. I had to share this with you guys. All right. My white gel pen is so much better. All right, but you guys get the idea, right? Seems like it just disappeared. But there we go. That's how you put this together. It looks so much better with the gel pen. I think I'd have to hit it again with the white Posca pen. All right, so there goes that. Let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial for this box. You're gonna get a piece of paper. Let me grab one. I'm gonna make a pink base on this one. I did white on my other one, my prototype. All right, we're gonna cut a piece of paper to 9 by 6.5, and I'll have the measurements listed down below in case you guys are interested, okay? Because I know sometimes in my videos, I'm always like saying something else than what I mean. I don't know why. All right, so 9 by 6.5. For our box. And then we're gonna do some scoring. So get your score tool out. Let me grab mine. Okay, so we're gonna take our piece of paper and we're gonna go on the 6.5 inch side, so the shorter side, and we're gonna score at 1 inch on each side. So 1 inch, and then I like to flip it over because I got this little shorty just to get both sides. And then on the opposite end of the 6.5, 1 inch. Okay, then we're gonna turn it to the side. On the 9 inch side, we're gonna score at 1 and 4. And then I'm gonna flip it. And again, at 1 and at 4. Okay, then we're gonna do some simple cutting. So simple, guys. You can make this box. Put the scoreboard away. And then I'm gonna list the layering pieces down below because I don't want to make this video too long. We're gonna do some cutting. So for my cutting, I'm gonna take it on the 6.5 inch side like so, and I am gonna cut this little 1 inch square. I'm just gonna do a little slit to that first score line, okay? Just like that. And on the opposite side. And then I'm gonna miter this just slightly, okay? These are gonna be our tabs for when we glue our box together. So same thing here, just a slight little slit. Like so, okay? And then we're gonna turn it around, still on the 6.5 inch side, and I'm gonna completely cut off this 1 inch square and this longer piece, okay? Cut it off completely. Just like that. And we're gonna leave that little 1 inch square in the middle. Okay, so completely cut that off, like so. Do the same thing to the other side. Like that. Leave that little 1 inch square in the middle. And we're gonna clip this off. There we go. All right, and then we are going to cut this little 1 inch square. We're just gonna do a little slit right here, like so, okay? Just cut that little slit. And we're gonna miter this as well. So just do a little cutting like that. Same thing here. And then we have our box, you guys. I'm gonna fill this with, I don't know what. I feel like I need to do pumpkin themed things in here, but really, you can put whatever in this box. Okay. Hey, get it all the way down to there. Okay, so there goes our box. We're just gonna go ahead and score on all the score lines. So score this in the tabs. I love to make little boxes, you guys. And then we're gonna score this, every score line to score it. Reinforce all those score marks. Okay. Let's do all these. And I'm gonna make mine a Velcro closure. You can do a magnet, would be really cute. But I like to use Lisa's Velcros. She used to sell them in her shop. Someone asked on the live if she's gonna get more in. I'm not sure. I think right now she's focusing on dies and her dangles. Her ready to be dangles. All right, so we're gonna glue this together and we're just gonna glue these 2 tabs to here. 4 tabs. So this is gonna be the front of our box. Just go ahead and line that up. Make sure your edges are nice and straight. And glue. Line that up. And let me reinforce that with my tool. All right, and then we're gonna glue this to this part here. These little tabs. And you're done with your box, you guys. That's simple. I can't believe I'm making boxes now, guys. I remember when I first started crafting, I was a die crafter. I could not put together anything on my own. So it's kind of cool to figure out your own little measurements for your box. To create your own little box. All right, I'm just gonna reinforce that. Now I am using 60-pound cardstock. So I will be layering this up with layering pieces to make it real pretty. But this is your box, you guys. And I'm just going to simply put a Velcro here to close it. I think I want to wait because I want to do the layering pieces. But this is what it looks like. You can get your... you guys know I love my floofies. I got this on Amazon. I'm going to link it if you guys are interested. If you don't have any of the stash, grab it because it just makes everything beautiful. And then I'm just going to simply glue that there. And we have a cute little pumpkin spice box. And then you can also fit the other one, which is the pumpkin patch. And then we're going to have the Velcro closure here to open. And you got a cute little box that you can put goodies in. So that's it for this video. I don't want to make it too long. I already at 17 minutes. I will have these all done up and finished with the layering pieces. I will put the measurements for the layering pieces down below for you guys. I hope you feel inspired to grab this die set and make sure you tag me because I would love to see you guys recreate this. And I will catch you in the next video. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and here subscribe to my channel because I will be having a short on these completed and all dolled up. All right, I love you guys and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.